Okay, this is actual bootstrap emitter follower. Generally, bootstrap amplifier is increase the input impedance, but in earlier case, why do you prefer this bootstrap? Is the disadvantage of Darlington pair is this is actual Darlington pair, only red color. But if you use for real-time application, we are using R1 and R2 are voltage dividers. Due to that voltage dividers, if you calculate that voltage drop across the R2, that is VR2 is equal to I into R2. Here I is equal to VCC by R1 plus R2 into R2. Due to that VR2 value is minimum. Due to that input impedance value also decreases. This is the main disadvantage of Darlington pair. So this problem is avoided with the help of bootstrapped emitter follower. Without using this two, without using this R1 and R2, we have to increase the input impedance. Without voltage divider resistors, with the help of a capacitor, input impedance has to increase. So this is the actual concept. For this concept, we are going to design the bootstrap amplifier. The bootstrap amplifier circuit diagram is generally we are having same circuit diagram. This is the first transistor. First transistor output is connected to second transistor, and second transistor input is this, and we are having the ground, and it is connected from that one is RC. Take one capacitor, which is connected from output of the, that one is RE, is a second transistor, first transistor, and first transistor input current is IB1, this is IC1, here IE1, here IB2, here IC2, this one is IE2. Based on these expressions, we have to calculate the plus VCC value. So for an AC analysis purpose, all capacitors are and all voltages are connected. AC analysis. Here all supply voltage VCC value is connected to ground, and all capacitors are considered as short circuit. So based on this expression, we can design as the same circuit diagram as the first transistor Q1, that is connected to second transistor input, that is RE, and this is connected from plus VCC, that is connected to ground, that voltage is 0 volts, and we have a resistor which is connected from 0 volts, that value is RC, and take this capacitor is short circuit, which is connected from output. Now I am considering the output voltage across this point V0. Okay, so this one is second transistor. With the help of this capacitor, we have to increase the high input impedance. So for this example, we have to design the same circuit diagram in terms of this. So my input voltage is here Vi. Okay, if you take input capacitor is short circuit. So finally my input voltage is Vi, that is connected to first transistor. This is my first transistor collector, and which is connected to second transistor input, and we have the internal input resistance is small Re, and we have a capital Re, that is actual emitter resistance. Why did you take that small Re? Means at emitter junction, due to that VBE2 voltage, some voltage is dropped. Similarly, at this point also we have small Re. that is due to first transistor emitter junction, that voltage is VBE1, like that. And output value, that is IC2, here IC1. Okay, from this RC value is connected from collector to ground, and this terminal also connected to ground. So that's why here the same element is connected from this. Okay, same, this value is, both are same, both values are same. So like that, here emitter and collector both values are same, that is RC value is connected to ground. Here this emitter and collector both are same, that's why it is considered as here RC. Now it is simply connected as this one is totally ground. We are applying the input voltage, simply it is considered as my input voltage is VA, both are same. So now we are considering this is called as one closed loop. One closed loop. Based on this loop, here some voltage is dropped, that value is VBE1, this value is VBE2. From this expression, you can calculate the responses. Here the starting terminal is negative, this one is positive. Due to VB1, we have the resistor is RE, and due to VB2, we have some resistor is RE. So like that, you can take starting terminal is minus VI, and here starting terminal is plus. Okay, in this currents, which current is passing here? IE1. Here IE1 is equal to combination of IB1 plus IC1. So that is IE1 into RE. IE1 into RE plus, what is the starting voltage is here? Here that current is IB2, here IC2, both are connected from ground. Here IE2. So IE2 into that resistance is RE, and plus, in this both are parallel. Both are parallel, which current is passing? IE2 into that RE is parallel with RC, that is equal to 0. Algebraic sum of all individual voltage in the closed loop is equal to 0. So finally VA is equal to IE1 into RE plus, here IE2 is common, and that value is RE plus RE is parallel with RC, that is the resistance. From this expression, we have to calculate that entire input impedance. So input impedance formula is, IE1 is substituting in this expression, that value is IB1 plus IC1 into RE plus, IE2 is equal to IB2 plus IC2. This value is once again substitute in this. So then finally IB2 plus IC2 into RE plus RE is parallel with RC. So this is actual total VI. Now I would like to extract that input voltage in terms of that. So we know here IB2 is equal to IE1. IB2 is equal to IE1. So this is IB1 plus, so simply VA is equal to IB1 plus, IB1 into RE plus IC1 into RE plus IB2 into RE. In this expression here, the total value is IB1 value is very, very low. IB1 value very, very low. So simply that you can consider as here IC is equal to beta into IB value. So in this expression IC1, so I am writing carefully here. This is from this expression VA is equal to IB1 plus IC1. I am writing this RE plus IB2 plus IC2 into RE plus RE is parallel with RC. In this expression here IC is equal to beta into IB. So in this function IC1 is equal to beta into IB1. So both are substituting in this. Here IB1 plus here IC1 is equal to, what is the meaning of this? Beta 1 into IB1, okay, into RE plus, next IB2 plus IC2. What is the IC2 formula? IC2 is equal to beta 2 into IB2. That is beta 2 into IB2 into RE plus RE is parallel with RC. So that is actual VA. In this function, IB1 is common, that is 1 plus beta 1 into RE plus here IB2 is common, that is 1 plus beta 2 into RE plus RE is parallel with RC. So this is actual VA value. In this function, here beta 1 value is very, very greater than 1. Similarly, beta 2 value also very, very greater than 1. Finally, VA is equal to IB1 into beta 1 RE plus IB2 into beta 2. So you can neglect the 1. And RE plus RE is parallel with RC. This is the final function. In this function, we have to calculate input impedance RI is equal to VI by IB1. But here this is a known and this one is unknown value. You have to convert it into IB2. IB2 is equal to IE2. Here IB2 is equal to IE2. IE2 is equal to IB1 plus IC1. Simply IB1 plus IC1 is equal to beta 1 into IB1. So here IB1 is common, that is 1 plus beta 1. That value is IB2. Okay, so this IB2 is substituting in this. Finally, VA is equal to IB1 beta 1 RE plus IB2 is IB1 1 plus beta 1 to beta 2 into RE plus RE is parallel with RC. Here beta 1 is greater than or equal to 1. Finally, that is IB1 beta 1 RE plus IB1 beta 1 beta 2 into RE plus RE is parallel with RC. That is the VI. So here IB1 is common, that is beta 1 RE plus beta 1 beta 2 into RE plus RE is parallel with RC. So that is the VI. From this expression you can calculate VI RI is equal to VI by IB1 is equal to beta 1 RE plus beta 1 beta 2 into RE plus RE is parallel with RC. So this is the actual input impedance. Due to this input impedance, we can increase the value. So that is RI value increases. That is a major advantage for bootstrap amplifier. Applications. Applications for bootstrap amplifier is, that is to provide current amplification with no voltage gain. No voltage gain. That is the major advantage. Second advantage is here, that is impedance matching. Impedance matching. Okay. Advantages. Advantage of bootstrap amplifier is here, that is high input impedance. High input impedance is a major advantage, and low output impedance. And the second one is voltage gain is unity. Voltage gain is unity. And the third one is high current amplification. High current amplification. That is one more advantage. And the disadvantage. Due to beta value heavily changed, that is due to beta large value, so that is it's a swing that, so which results in unequal amplification of bipolar pulses. Okay, thank you.